out here, so
I think it's going to be...
It helped me stay focused and calm and worrying about the tables instead of worrying.
This is the pre-event pan shot.
Is that what you're doing? Lovely.
Let's interview the cat. Gray Bar, how you feeling about the event so far?
All the trees are outside anyway, so I didn't even have to open the door.
We left the kids
I literally had to stay in the house. I was like... It's an anti-egging measure. That's all it is.
We put out a bowl and it says like, please take one. And honestly, every time we do it, we come back and there really is still some left. So
No. Not last year. I'm not sure. Somebody got us last year.
Oh, my husband mowed the lawn, and they go, oh, you're sick, and you got a problem.
Guys are all
Or, the other one is
doing the
actually
full-on
this other company
politicking
that
here.
says they're a health product, blah, 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 and it's supposed to be an
Mr.
aloe
Rowe,
vera
candidate
juice.
for Lieutenant Governor.
It's kiwi, strawberry.
Hey,
juice.
are you
If you're clean,
taking
all
live
you
here?
taste
We are.
Ah, wonderful.
Doing the candidates.
Hey,
Our
So I
favorite
know right
treasurer.
gotta come by and meet Moss Man. He is definitely
Everybody
worth the
else seems
visit.
to be-
Absolutely.
Check him out. And
Don't divulge the address. We got a contest.
all right.
So you can figure out where he's located in Tampa.
I'll give you a hint. There's a guy with a hat on that lives here, and he's the one talking behind that camera.
We'll find a mirror. Look at the spread we got. Politics awesome.
I'm gonna put spinach instead of kale, right?
Very
large.
But then when it
Just let me
comes-
know.
Instead of a large number of small ones.
Hey guys, thanks for coming out to support Adrian.
Small ones.
Mr. Wyllie.
Yeah, we've already started doing that, which is nice. Hell, they had to blame us. They blamed us. They said to protect your liberty, so to have to worry about the individual to worry about the island. Oh yeah, Dean Ridings himself said it. Blamed us. Oh yeah, look it up and find it.
Supposedly all 67 signed. Most likely seem to have done good.
Better late than never.
Battle back and forth between the fact that I think, you know, as a business,
When I first moved here,
What kind of business, by the way?
every single noise,
I mean,
you
I'm
know,
just-
I couldn't be relaxed for
Oh,
like
okay.
5 months, you know. I'm on a corner, I got people walking the bus stop. Like, why does people keep walking by? I'm like freaking out. Because they gotta take the bus. The bus stop over there.
You know, I should be able to say,
Sure.
I don't want people thinking that this is how I feel with these. I'm throwing a friggin' Aryan party
Right.
in my house, so if someone feels like they don't want gay people or whatever in their restaurant because their beliefs go against whatever
Right.
their reasoning is, I partially feel like they have to do that. It's their business,
Yeah,
it's
so I
their
feel
money,
like I'm kind of
their contribution, whatever.
They're assholes.
Right.
Pardon my French.
Right. But, you know, I feel partially that they have the right to do that.
And by the same token, let them be out in the open about it. Then you know where not to spend your dollars.
And
You know?
they're gonna have to make that choice. Do they want to keep these select few people who would be involved, or do they want to cater to the vast majority of people who would be incredibly offended that they felt that way?
Right.
But then at the same time, I feel like, you know, you should be able to be independent. So,
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know that I'd be all that comfortable walking down the
I
streets down here.
kind of, you know, how do we
No.
afford more green?
No.
I know that you kind of have some solar power.
Yeah. Well, the first thing we got to do, we got to break down the energy monopolies in the state.
which is funny because I never thought of it that way. I always thought like there's a water company, there's a power company, but
Right.
I never really thought about them as a business. I always thought about that as like a public service?
Well, they're in a weird gray area. They're a for-profit corporation that has complete protection from government, and they have so much influence in government. Essentially, it's the Public Service Commission, which is an appointed board that sets all the power rates and says how much the power companies can charge the people for special projects like that fiasco with the nuclear plant that Duke Energy did. The problem is the people on the PSC are all executives of power companies, and most of them have their retirement stake in there and things like that. So I'm going to propose a couple things. First of all, I'm going to clean house on the PSC, and I'm going to appoint people who are not in any way affiliated with any of the power companies. They are actually going to be a true public service commission and have the best interest of the people, at heart. And the second thing is, I'm going to set up a system through the PSC, through the regulatory end of it, which we can do, through the Department of Professional Regulation, set it up so that, like for example, if you put solar panels on your house and you generated more electricity than you use, you could backfeed the grid, and the power company would pay you for the electricity you generate. So what that does is it creates a financial incentive for people to go green.
And it's not just handing money out, which
Right.
Of course I participate in the Affordable Care Act and all that stuff because I can't afford health insurance on my own, and I don't qualify for health insurance on my job.
Right.
But at the same time, you're just throwing money at the problem.
Right.
Like with incentives for energy efficiency and whatever. You get like all these subsidies for whatever.
That's the wrong way to go.
Right.
Because you're just handing out taxpayer money.
Right. And why don't you hand out money for something they're producing?
No children.
Right. More like the
situation never really presented itself where I was able to do that.
Buying myself a washing machine.
Well, let's put it this way, I was able to do it in a responsible way.
Yeah, that way you're actually producing a product that has value and you can sell on the open market. And, that's the way to do it. But, the other thing people have to understand is the other reason green energy here in the state of Florida is it's actually shut down. And I don't know if you heard the story. Florida Atlantic University had a project that Duke Energy was actually willing to buy into, which was surprising. They were going to anchor. Hey, take care, guys. Great to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
But they were going to actually install power generating turbines on the Gulf and Atlantic floor in the jet stream. And, extremely powerful current, generate a huge amount of electricity. And these are big, if you've seen the windmill farms, similar concept. They're huge and they're turning very slowly and they're out of the way of the shipping channels. They're down on the bottom of the ocean floor. And these would have generated enough energy for about 20 to 25% of the state of Florida. Completely green, zero emissions, dirt cheap energy. The EPA comes in and shut the entire project down before it even got started, before they built the first one. Because they were afraid that fish and marine mammals would get caught and killed in the blades. Now these blades are massive and they're turning about 1 revolution per minute. So they're moving so slowly. It's like for a fish to get killed by one of these or a dolphin or something like that, they would have to be committing suicide.
Yeah, well, the thing is, wildlife is not
right. They're going to stay away from this.
They stay away from a shark. And they're going to stay away from something that's going to crush them.
Right.
Well, and the thing is that even so, I think the number killed in that accident is a lot less than what we're killing.
Oh yeah.
Not going green.
Well, yeah. How many BP oil spill? But the bottom line is that
the regulations are so stiff that there's no room to.
It's not only that. It's the people within these departments have lobbyists for big oil and the coal industry putting a lot of money in their pockets. So they're actually making regulations based nothing on the environment and based exclusively on what benefits them individually. And it's amazing. Again, everything ends with corruption. It ends with some group buying influence from someone in government.
I talked to her this morning on Skype. She was in the
so many of our problems.
Are we too far gone?
She's on a Well, he might have drowned too. He might not have found him.
Well, but what he said is he came up and he actually paddled back out. And there was almost out.
For 50 cents on the dollar, that's a going rate.
And there was another buddy out there surfing with him. He says, man, I think I screwed up the shoulder bad. I'm going to have to go in. But he managed to come in and caught a wave and belly boarded it all the way in and made it in. But he was thinking later, like, what if I fell off my board? I don't know if I could have got back on my board.
Oh, right.
And that's the only way you can get in.
I'm getting 5 checks. I'm sitting at home watching
One time
TV
I
all
started
day.
screaming,
I've
well,
got emails.
in Hawaii, you could call the surfer
You're
port.
paying for everything. I mean,
Waves on the North Shore will be 20 to 25 feet with occasionally higher sets. Like,
Well, out of control. So you didn't go to the North Shore, but you go around to the West Shore.
Not a bad idea,
The swells wrap around. Instead of being 25 feet, it was 8 feet. 8 to 10. It was really nice.
That's not a bad idea.
So we go over the West Shore.
But really, I think the bottom
One
line
time
is
we went up to
need out
Makaha, which is like the northernmost break on the
leave the
West
safety
Shore,
net
and
there.
it was big.
It's also created an
25 foot on the
economic
North Shore, and
environment.
it was
It's not as
Yeah,
necessary.
well, I was gonna
12,
say,
15
Yeah.
foot
I'm just
line
thinking of
style.
what the beginning of the Hawaii 5-0 show used to look like.
Yeah, that's Alamoana Bowl.
economy
That only gets about 6 to 8 feet.
Right.
Oh,
It's
really?
a perfect barrel.
That's
The
what
whole,
it
it barrels the whole way. Well, you can get in the barrel dry
Yeah,
every
really,
time.
you get in there.
Every
Right.
wave.
Cool.
If you can catch a wave amidst the 200 guys
Trying to
scrapping.
do it.
And half of them are the best surfers on the planet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they want you
What's
to
your
know.
name? Because
My name's Bert. I'm the campaign treasurer for Adrian.
Oh, okay. I met you at the Scott tomorrow.
It is, and I mean,
Yeah, well, Scott knows who I am.
I already feel like I already know that
Surfing partner.
But I went
Yeah.
out.
I'm
I
going
had my
because I
8
know
foot,
that I
what we
should.
call it,
I'm gonna have
elephant
to
gun.
have training
It's just a spear.
push me through, but
All it's made for doing is to get the hell down the wave before
when I
you
get
get
out of
8.
college, you'll need a
Use it
doctor.
for the biggest wave.
How long is this thing?
8 foot. And it's just pointy.
You're better off
Like the
pursuing your physical
performance
therapy.
boards, like
Yeah,
Scott
well,
mentioned,
and
more rounded. Okay, they're for hot dogging and making maneuvers and tucking into the barrel.
it's becoming
Elephant gun,
just like overwhelming.
and the
us now.
smaller
They're making
versions, your
therapists
rhino
have
chasers.
PhDs.
They're just
Really?
made for
What
getting
name?
the hell down the face before it eats you alive. Or get down the face down the line. Well, now it's going to get in trouble.
But again,
Like a cleanup
essentially,
whack, right?
you know,
Go around
your
and
company
pays
is
for that.
taking our tax dollars
Well,
as a
the
bribe to
government.
hire people
Oh my.
when they probably prefer less
That's
regulation.
one problem you're kind of glad the government is there. But see, that's
But no
another
company
thing.
is going to say, "Oh, wow,
remember I had a client I was living out there.
$1,000? Well,
We
I
did the
guess
whole
I'll just
Pacific
hire a whole bunch of
Basin.
people at
We did work in
$30,000 a year."
And I even picked up a client from Marshall Islands. And the general
they needed new
manager
people,
used to
hire
work for our firm.
That's
So
why
I
it's
knew
always
him.
better to make
And I found out he got a boat.
the economic environment such
Sport fish, too.
that businesses have
Spearfish,
a
like
true
sky
profit
fish,
motive incentive for
guys.
hiring new.
Ernestine, how you doing? Very nice to meet you. How about keeping them within the military? Because they're going to have to buy them again. Exactly. It wasn't like, okay. You know, I love what Adrian does. So you got to make us scary. Good, good. How about Rick Scott? Well, I'm hoping you vote for me, obviously. I was going to get into the last night. Just one spot. No. It goes 65, 55, 45. You pretty much knew this was a package. 35 was like when you married me. No. He's still trying to. Oh, I'm only on state route 301. No. You're on a local street. That's really the show. Yes. And the guy was in more evil. It was. Because it went 50. I think everything is. And then there's one street. And Charlie Chris. I know. I like that one article that was written by the former Jim Greer. Really? Yeah.
I'm going to actually use things to ensure, I'm only, I don't know
anyone who would already know
which next one to install this.
Describe these ISIS guys.
Yeah. We got to start on the office.
across the street.
I think we'd be better off if we were and you had to like check out each person, decide, you know, who's the best person for the job.
It was years ago, so therefore what's self-sufficient?
And me and Alex look at each other like, oh, it's perfect.
That needs to be.
Well, I like to see them all out.
That's what I would love to see. Why? Why?
And you know, the way things are going, we could have in 2016, we could have another Clinton Bush. You know, it might be Jeb Bush and Hillary Clinton running for president. I mean, yeah, he's considering.
He's pushing it.
Well, yeah, then it's going to be on Saturday. Yeah.
Could be probably immunized or something.
Yeah.
Immunized or something.
All indications he's going to run for it.
That's a false up there.
You'll have a libertarian choice too.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Probably Gary Johnson. Well, we still have to go through the nomination process, but I'm thinking that if Gary Johnson decides to run for president again, he's a two-term former New Mexico governor and did a phenomenal job there. Yeah.
Do you think he'll have better chances at debates?
You know, I think there's been so much pressure in recent years to get libertarians in the debate. I think that he's got a shot, but you know, they're going to fight hard to keep him out. So it looks like they have to.
Shoe-ins to raise that's like give him a couple more million. Just give him a couple more million.
It's like,
Which they can't possibly spend. So what do? Give it back to the party? They fund it. Yeah, here's the thing. What they'll do is Putnam will funnel it to his pocket. To their next. They'll funnel it to his pocket. Funnel it back to the party. Or his EOC. Dude, they can give it to charity. This means war. Oh yeah. And everyone needs to know. We gotta end this. Got their name. This has to go over. Not 2006. Now the other thing though. The other thing is this. We have to go after them.
What did I do? Alright.
I just figured that way we could pull it. I didn't say come out.
Nice.
There we go.
Way nice.
No problem.
That was very nice meeting you.
Very nice to meet you guys. Yeah, pleasure. Yeah.
It's cool because, you know, we've been watching good stuff, but it's different on TV or, you know, on the radio.
Yeah.
At least in our little past life right now, so it's very neat for coming out and doing this.
It's my first local election. So
Oh, all right.
I didn't vote in the This election,
Well, keep spreading the word, because, you know, we need to reach as many people as possible. Good.
Always sharing a lot of stuff on Facebook, because you know how that goes nowadays. So, you know, that's almost just as big of an outlet as any other thing, you know.
That's huge.
Well,
It's
Jimmy,
changed
thank
a
you.
lot of
It's so
things where
different
you
now,
can
yeah.
really network.